Everybody, welcome back. Doing kind of a news-ish, like what's going on today type video. A lot of rumblings going on in the Marvel Strike Force community. We got the ban stuff. We've got Save MSF going. That's been going for a little bit ago, a little bit now. And it seems like it's getting pretty serious with some of these posts. We're going to check out some of these posts. A statement from Scopely today, which seems to be pretty interesting. I'll share my thoughts on that, and we'll kind of really dive into what's really going on with the Save MSF stuff here. We got a lot of posts, and it looks like there's some pretty heavy pressure being put on here. So let's go check it out, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. As always, I'll have a Discord link in the comments below if you want to check out any content. Obviously, always covering Marvel Strike Force, doing some MCU, Falcon Winter Soldier type things. Planning on doing a Justice League review. Get that uploaded sometime soon. We got the 10K giveaway coming. As soon as we get to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to do a giveaway. So definitely join the Discord. Definitely subscribe for that so we get there. And then once we do, we'll do a nice fun giveaway. So let's go check out some of this drama stuff, right? We'll see what's going on.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, so we're starting on the Save MSF Discord. We had a post this morning. This is all Pacific time. There is a call to unity for Marvel Strike Force from the Save MSF movement put on Reddit. It looks like they're calling for a boycott on the next RTA Battle Pass. Please see the official statement above. The explanation, they want to get, it is critical to this movement that the community supports these efforts. Please share with your alliance mates and friends. So before we move on, we're going to go ahead and check this post. So it looks like it was posted about 7 hours ago here. Call to unity. MSF community, we continue to make our mission. Let's see, they want to get the changes, the Red Star Economy Gold, T4 abilities, implementation of catch-up mechanics. For sure, you know, I'm not even a new player, and I can tell you these catch-up mechanics, I can't have my new friends play because there's no way for them to get remotely close. I'd love for them to be able to, you know, play and grind pretty hard for 3 to 6 months, you know, and then with a little bit extra cash that they can at least get close to, you know, maybe I could have them join my alliance at least, and, you know, maybe they don't have the greatest war defense and offense in the world, but they've at least, you know, can compete decently. So I get that. Obviously, the Red Star thing, gold still is just brutal. Community needs to see real and impactful change. Scopely has been silent on these issues that plague the player base. They have heard the feedback and they refuse to make changes. So it looks like they're not. Save MSF is not messing around anymore. What's been happening? The Google Play Store rating for MSF continues to drop. The iOS app rating is still frozen by Apple. We continue to encourage all players to reevaluate their respective App Store rating and provide their own honest feedback. Those of us within the movement have changed our App Store to a 1 rating, which reflects their personal opinion. And then everybody should do what they think is appropriate. If you think it's 5-star, rate it 5-star. If you think it's 1-star, rate it 1-star. You do you. But the Save MSF folks are definitely pushing pressure on these Play Stores or App Stores to, you know, put the pressure on Scopely, basically. They're not happy. They want to see improvements. And look, I mean, I think in general in the game, it definitely needs improvements. You know what I mean? There are certain things with it, whether it's content, economy, bugs, you know, content, economy, bugs. You pick problems in all of those, right? What comes next? The success of this movement ultimately lies with the community. If the community truly wants to positive change in the game, we must unite. Can't disagree with that. You don't get much without some uniting. You always have people, you know, who poo-poo movements or discussions, and that's fine. You got to push along regardless of what side you're on and try to push past that. Prior to the going public with Save MSF, we were in communication with Scopely. They were interested in our feedback and implemented multiple suggestions. As of late, they have gone silent. That'll definitely not keep people happy. I know that, you know, movements like this from experience, once they go silent, it's not a good sign. We must be united to be heard. If the community wants change, they will support genuine attempts to promote change. Okay, agree with that. We are strongly, Blitz Timer. We are strongly urging all players to follow us and not purchasing the next battle pass for RTA. So this is getting serious now as far as boycott type stuff. They are specifically focusing on one item of not purchase. And this one, in this case, is the battle pass for RTA. They say here, we have said since the beginning that full spending strikes do not work. The impulse to spend and the fear of missing out is especially strong in this game. That is why we are sending Scopely a message of community unity by focusing on one specific offer. This is something that every member of the community can participate in with minimal repercussions on their own progress. Can't disagree with that. That's a pretty good point. We understand we understand players can purchase other offers still. The goal is to show this is a show of unity and force Scopely to listen. And then they have a link to the Discord. And they tell people not to play RTA. Let's see, skip battle pass, spending strikes and whales. Bought all the RTA. They're not going to buy this one. They need change. So it looks like there's some support here. They're not going to buy the pass. So the first one here looks, and it's like, I gave a little thumbs up here, mainly because, I want to see some change in the game for sure. Bugs alone, the economy alone. I don't want everybody to have everything right away, but, there are certainly some things where it's kind of like, all right, I'm still sitting here with gold that I can't bring up, most of my new tunes. So jumping back to the Discord here. Let's see, there's a post that I know there's some stuff going on with the Reddit mods here that they were discussing. I'm not sure exactly what happened with all that. That they were not allowed to tell people on Discord. Again, I don't know what happened with all that. I'll stay out of that aspect of it. But there were some posts on it. And then there was another last tag of the day. It says we will be posting updates primarily to Facebook and social media going forward instead of the Reddit. Again, it looks like there were some issues going on with whatever happened with Reddit in the posts. I'm not sure what that is. We still post to Reddit, but don't anticipate. But the Reddit post, maybe there's some editing here. I'm not sure again. But it is up on Reddit, so I just showed it right now. So maybe that's fine there. Some of us personally believe our statement hit a nerve. It calls for monetary impact. We have momentum, the we being the Save MSF here. Please share on Facebook, post your friends and alliance mates. The posts below are the same, posted in different Facebook groups. The community will not be silenced. And then they got these different Facebook groups. We'll jump onto these. Marvel Strike Force players here. It looks like there's a post here. It looks pretty similar. It's the same thing that was on Reddit. So, they got that on this specific Marvel Strike Force group, which I think I'm actually a part of that one. Oh, yeah, there I am right there. There's another Marvel Strike Force one here that it looks like, again, same post. They're trying to push it here. And then there's another Marvel Strike Force Alliance one that they've got going here, which looks like it's a private group. So I can't join this one. I'll request to join it, I suppose, so that I can see whatever posted. But you can see they're spreading their message throughout. So where are you guys at with this? Have you guys been following? It seems to be getting more and more serious. Seems like the Save MSF folks are looking to be heard. They're calling on boycotts. They've been I don't want to say slow playing it, but they've been saying, look, we don't want to boycott, we're trying to do these things, we're trying to work with you, some app ratings things. And now they're going to the point where they're doing a solo boycott for one specific thing. It seems like until there is some sort of, I don't know what the right word for it is, but that the Save MSF folks feel that, hey, look, Scopely's listening, they're doing some things in game, they're going to continue to push the narrative forward. So like I said, it seems to be getting pretty serious. So comment below what your thoughts are for that. And I did mention earlier that we had a new blog that came out here today on a Saturday, April 3rd, that Scopely mentioned some banned things. And this kind of ties in a little bit with the Save MSF stuff because, look, part of the thing that they've got a problem with is like just issues with the game. And the culmination of what happened in this entire blog here is that there were some bans and there were some legit ones, but there were 154 accounts that inadvertently banned players who did nothing wrong. Now, the reason for that is in this blog, and I do want to give some credit for Scopely here in admitting that they screwed up here. I like that they've got some specifics here that did happen for. They apologize, obviously, which doesn't do anything. I expect fully that Scopely will probably put some compensation towards these players' accounts, specifically what they missed, things that they lost from their alliance for, not being there for that particular season. They should get all that stuff and then some. So, for anybody who was banned and then brought back in, please do comment either below or in the Discord. I'd be curious to hear, how that ends up shaking out. They do talk about here that that Scopely wants to be a little bit more transparent given this incident. The violations in question involved a third-party app to bypass the normal course of combat in recent weeks. So some sort of app, APK, something like that, some cheat that made the people, whether they got through Dark Dimension quicker or maybe they were manipulating war. I don't know. Something along those lines. But those accounts definitely got an advantage that they shouldn't have. And then unrelated, this is the part that Scopely has here. Unrelated, one of our database providers experienced excessive load in this specific period during the same window, creating a discrepancy in the variety of their logs, including unbeknown to us, being Scopely, at the same time we performed these most recent bans. Those we use for the combat validation. Because of that discrepancy, for some reason that caused 154 players out of the 1630 to be banned that shouldn't have been. So I don't know how that works technically. Somebody smarter than me can comment below or on the Discord, tell me how that exactly works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But at least 154 players are going to be reinstated. Hopefully those are the players that were voicing their concerns on Reddit and that they are properly compensated for that inconvenience. Again, they talk about Scopely talks about a terrible misstep on their part. And we'll be using this week's incident to make our cheat detection even more robust to mitigate something like this happening again. I like seeing that. I complained about that arena exploit for a long time in the Envoy server. I want them to be doing stuff like this, whether it's that or specific things where people are using APKs, etc. They've patched their detection system, which is good. They also continue robust data, So, they'll be reaching out next week to anybody affected, who, like I said, who got banned and then shouldn't have, and then they got their accounts reinstated. So that's good. So we'll see how that shakes out. Do you guys forgive these guys? For me, I didn't get banned, so nobody in my alliance got banned, so I'm not, not as directly affected. But for anybody who did, I'd certainly understand their frustration. For me, as long as the compensation to those accounts are solid and they feel decent about it, I'm sure some people want more, but I hope they give them some decent stuff. Give them like 3, 4, 5 million gold. All the mats that they missed out on, a bunch of campaign energy. I'd give them like an elite 4 or 5 orb just to say I'm sorry. And like I said, whatever else they missed on cores because of arena, etc. And yeah, like I said, this ties into the Save MSF because there's problems. There's problems, right? So where are you guys at with all this? Are you guys gonna go ahead and boycott the next battle pass? Are you guys happy with this response for the bans? Hopefully we'll see these things improved in the future. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Check that Discord link in the description below. As always, we've got those sponsors with Amazon coins and some weight loss. And, like I said, 10K giveaway. That's coming up. We want to push towards that 10,000 subscriber mark, and we'll do a giveaway when we get there. So hammer down on that like button, click that notification bell, and subscription button. Already mentioned that. And until next time, hope you have a wonderful day.